Talk to me about the inflationary environment you're seeing right now. How much of a problem is it? Do you see any sign of it dissipating?
Clearly, you have issues in food costs. Our raw materials are going up the fastest rate I've seen it in my experience in the whole industry. And we look at our chicken prices were up almost 100%. At one point, they have moderated down, so they're only up about 50%, but this is just a massive increase. We see that coming down somewhat. But the other factor you talked about is the labor. There's a labor shortage in this industry that's very clear, and labor rates have gone up at the highest rate probably in the last 30 years.
Bill, talk to us a little bit about the consumer demand for it. Are people actually checking the price tag when they come to your restaurants? Are they saying, well, maybe this is a little bit too expensive. We're just not going to have chicken today. What's your thought about that consumer pain threshold?
Well, the sales in the fast food restaurants are through the roof. Last year was one of the best years ever in terms of growth. And you had huge growth in fast food and fast casual, and people were ordering out, and it was a boom year for the business. But you have to increase your prices in order to cover the increased food costs and increased labor costs. And you're looking at, I thought I saw 7% increases along the fast casual, fast food industry for December versus a year ago.
Bill, you've got people all over the place in different parts of the United States and Canada. How much differentiation are you seeing?
Well, we've only got a few stores in Canada, but the business is surprisingly strong everywhere. We have a phenomenal product. It's the best tasting fast casual fast food I ever tasted, and we've got a cult following that's just phenomenal.
Bill, I'm curious about simply the supply chain issues here because we're hearing about them from groceries to chip makers. How does this actually affect your business?
It affects it in two ways. You've got intermittent shortages of all kinds of products, from packaging to food supplies. Fortunately, we never ran out of chicken in our basic products, but you've got clear issues in terms of intermittent shortages of different products, and that's a challenge for the people in the stores. And then the other thing that you see is shortages and significant delays on the equipment for our new restaurants. We're opening a new restaurant every 4 or 5 days, and it used to take 6 to 8 weeks to get a fryer or a milkshake machine. That takes now 6 months. So that has been an incredible challenge for us. We're working through it. We think that's going to come around over the next 6 to 8 months.
Incredible that you're doing store openings at that kind of pace. Bill, what can you do to automate? What can you do to maybe alleviate some of the shortages you're seeing in terms of investing in capital goods? You talk about what is happening with fryers and milkshake machines. What else can you invest in to make actually this whole process significantly simpler?
Well, it's a great question. And what we see is technology is going to play a bigger and bigger role in the restaurant industry. I don't order from a cashier at Starbucks anymore. I go every day and I do it on my iPhone. And that's how people are going to be ordering their food. I think the cashiers will be significantly less in 5 years, and you won't see many cashiers 10 years from now. It will be automated. The younger generation orders stuff on their iPhone. In terms of the back of the house and production, I think you will see significant automation. You're going to see some robotics coming into place in the next 5 years. I think it will be significant in the next 10 years. So you have to automate these systems because you just don't have the workers.